Shit. You can go again. I swear to God, if this shit ends up being another disappear situation, I'm gonna be pissed off. Also, can we just point out how insane this is? Nobody's paying $1,300 for a WX500 for something that might not even activate. Balls. First blues. Nice. Package acquired. Well, hello everyone, Chevier here. Welcome back to the channel. Get another unboxing to do. Keep saying I'm not going to do them, but then I keep buying more shit. And there's more shit I want to buy after this, but here we are. As if it's deja vu, we are once again unboxing a radio in college, and this is yet another brand new same weather radio that has just hit the market. Unfortunately, I'm not the first to make the unboxing because Amazon delivery services out here are slow as shit, but that's beside the point. This is the Runningsnail MD329, and you might be saying to yourself, MD329, that sounds pretty similar to another model radio. That's because it is. This guy, which is of course the MD319. Just shit reception right now, guys. These lights are on. For those who don't know, Runningsnail was the company that originally created the MD319. However, they had loads of firmware issues before they just sold the patents off to other companies. Like this one, which is MG Kit, that just made the same thing. And I believe another company, Geovoust, or whatever it is, acquired the rights. Basically, this brand new radio seems like it's Runningsnail's second attempt at making a same weather radio. I have seen barely anything about this, so all we're gonna do is just hope that it's not another disappear situation, or else I'm gonna be fucking pissed. So, let's go ahead and cut her open. Nice and easy. I don't even need much effort. There we go. Here it is, folks. Looks very interesting. Almost looks like a boombox of sorts. All hazards weather alert radio. There's some text there. It's got that same Department of Household Security and Emergency Preparedness bullshit on the side. Couple features there. And there's nothing on the bottom. That's interesting. There's nothing really much else to do but go ahead and open her up. Yeah, here we go. So the first thing on top is this little styrofoam protection packaging thing. Here is, we'll take out the radio first. It's a lot smaller than it's actually. I wouldn't say it's smaller. I'd say it's actually about the size I imagined. This could be considered a portable, though, because it is that small, inherently. Take this divider out. Here we have what looks to be an external antenna, just like the Runningsnail MD or /MG Kit /Geovoust MD319. We also have a strobe light, which appears to be the standard now for new age same radios. And here we have the power cord. And here we also have the same exact looking thank you message. Runningsnail at the bottom there. Focus. And we have the owner's manual, which hopefully I won't need, but we'll find out, won't we? Throw that over here. We're going to pop a squat here to make this a little easier. Okay. Let's take the radio out of the bubble wrap, shall we? Shall. Carefully. Here it is. Quite lightweight, but whatever. Ooh, that's satisfying. I like that. Warning watch advisory. So it seems a lot of these buttons here are just functions that you can access very quickly without having to resort to the menu. Similar to the, behind the donuts there, the MD329, where the county code and channel button is right on the radio. You don't have to go to the menu. So that's very intuitive. I like that. But here's all your ports. Let's take a look at that. Focus. There we go. On off. An external antenna, external alert, and your DC jack. Here's a look at the back side. Or the bottom, I guess you could say. Serial number 2511. Here's your battery. Is this a kickstand? Wow, that is a kickstand. Which actually, if I'm very careful to grab it, looks very similar. Of course, less quality. But actually it looks rather similar to the kickstand of a Nintendo Switch 2. A little side by side here. Not bad. I'll put this guy back in the dock because I wasn't the second nerd in the store at launch night for this for nothing, so I gotta be careful with this guy. Yes, I gave in to Greedtendo, by the way. Yeah, this is your speaker right here. I guess there's nothing much left to do but to go ahead and power it up. There are people outside that are just tweaking out, apparently. Go ahead and unravel this here. This is just a quick twist tie I'm grabbing. I don't know if you can hear the people outside. They seem to be talking about some shit, I don't know. There we go. That's all twist tie. Oh, so interesting to see here, for any of you, like, real weather radio nerds. This is a, looks to be a barrel headed focus. This is a barrel head adapter, like a twisted one. It's not pointing straight out. It almost looks like the version 1 WR100 cords. So that's pretty interesting, which I guess makes sense for the design of the radio, but still. Someone out there's like sitting down, what the fuck. We're gonna plug it in over here with the space I got. And we'll extend the wire on over here, carefully. Sorry I'm not able to show you this, but I can only do so much here in a college dorm, can't I? And I have no idea where my tripod is, so let's go ahead and power this up, folks. MD329 coming up. If I can find the port, coming up. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Version 4. Interesting. Well, it has a nice little display. I like that. Let's hit the weather button and see what happens. Wow, it's picking up the extra 40 from me. Ooh, this is a nice antenna. Whoa, that's a nice antenna. Look how tall that thing is. It's pretty sturdy, too. Awesome. That's really nice. There's the button beeps, too. Interesting. So this is weird. This is volume, and it's not the dial. The dial is for message, and the volume is right here. I would have preferred the volume to be on the dial, but whatever. Those button beeps are wicked fucking loud. Let's go to the menu. Time. I want 12 hour. Oh, so you can use the dial to select the menu, so that's nice. Current time. It is 8:08. And then here are your arrow buttons also. Enter. It is... Oh, this is weird. Oh, so it's year, month, day. Okay, so pretty much how the world is. besides us Americans. It is the 12th. No, let's go back. Oh, duh. February 2026. Don't care about alarm, alert mode. Alright, display. I always like seeing that, as you guys know. We're going to keep that on voice for the time being. Backlight, normal or continuous, just like the WR300. We'll do normal. Butt beep. Well, it doesn't beep, but it is fat. Let's turn that off. Uh-oh. I'm in a dorm, surrounded by people, so I'm gonna cover the speaker real fast. But I'm sure you guys are gonna get the picture here. Holy fuck, okay. 70 decibels. Oh shit. You're kidding. Look how fucking loud this thing can get. 110 decibels for the siren. That is equivalent to a rock concert. That's insane. 70 as loud as it is. Holy shit. Oh, and the next option is the siren. Oh boy, okay. So, it's going to sound muffled because I'm going to cover the speaker, but here is the siren test. Yeah, it's kind of loud. 70 decibels on its own is really loud, but, you know, what more can you do? So, but it's a neat little siren. Sounds kind of equivalent or similar to the MD329, but take that how you will. Alright, moment of truth. What can you and can you not disable? Don't tell me. You can disable avalanche warning. I'm pretty sure that's high priority. Don't tell me. They learned. You can't disable high priority. It's only there for views. As you can see, enable does not change. It cannot go to disable. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, see civil danger warning? I can't change that. It doesn't let me. Very good. I like that. Thank you so much, Runningsnail. You guys are learning. These warning lights are actually really sick too. I like them. It's like one little diode inside, but then like if you look at it from an angle, it looks softer, but then from the camera, it's actually really cool. I like that. Jesus Christ, I still flinch every time I see that. I hope I never fucking see that ever. Well, it looks like all the alerts are already enabled in it. Hang on, where was it? Did I just go past it? No, I didn't, okay. It's still funny seeing that. As a New Englander, where it happens like twice a year. But it looks like all the alerts are already enabled, which I very much like, so that is a great feature. So I'm just going to keep, given that they're all on, I'm just going to keep that on user. County code, all. Channel. It's picking up WXJ40 right now, that's insane. From where it is in the storm room. Cases are 40.
Partly sunny.
Get to that menu. And that's it.
Tuesday and Tuesday night,
partly cloudy. Speaker quality.
Highs in the mid-40s.
Wow.
Lows in the upper 20s. Wednesday, mostly cloudy.
Okay, keep in mind, if you go in this part of the storm room, you can't get any weather radio reception, let alone over there, where the MD319 is barely. This thing is on the desk right here with its antenna down, and it's receiving WXJ40, so maybe there's just really good tropo in effect right now.
Next week, 2 feet, around 3 feet.
Okay, yeah, so maybe there's just really good tropo, but that's crazy, the reception of this thing. And also, I'm very impressed with the speaker. That is a very good quality speaker.
Here is the recreation forecast for summits of Mount Monadnock and North Pack Monadnock Mountain. Tonight, partly cloudy this evening.
Well, I'll be damned. Runningsnail may have just made a comeback. Keep it up there, folks. Holy crap. I I'm actually very excited to have this in the collection now. So let's test out if my theory is correct with the buttons here. And yes, it is. Okay, so maybe press and hold. Maybe not. Okay.
Mostly clear.
We can change the channel from just hitting the button
7
too.
to 13 2.5.
Okay, so I was correct, and a lot of these options here you can just access without having to go to the menu. That is very nice. I like that. So yeah, like I can select all counties and everything. And the center button here also acts as a select button too. And this is a very satisfying dial. Not bad, Runningsnail. You may have just outdone yourself for the standard. You made a basic radio, but today's day and age, a basic radio with seemingly no flaws, at least firmware-wise, is really nice. And the antenna too. I am very impressed with it. Folks, look how tall this antenna is. I'm actually like glazing this radio at this point now. This is a very good quality, very tall antenna. That's maybe a 3-foot long antenna. You don't see that nowadays that often.
7. Boston was partly cloudy and 30. Bedford clear and 20. 6 degrees.
Of course, go figuring out. Looks like the turbo's done, or there's interference because the antenna's raised. But wow, I'm very impressed, folks. Hopefully, this thing treats us well come the summer for severe weather. Once I'm back home and out of this fucking hellhole, but there you go, folks. That is the unboxing and setup of the Runningsnail MD329. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be on the lookout for this radio and future alerts. Hopefully we get some action soon. It's boring as hell right now, but it is what it is. And with that, I will talk to you later, folks.